I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi like my father.
Hey guys, welcome back to the 7th and final installment of the Zero to Hero series. This is Cam6078, and if you guys haven't already, subscribe for more content, like this video if you enjoy it, and let's get rolling. So you just got General Kenobi. Do you gear him up? The answer to this question is yes, but prepare for death. General Kenobi is a Carbanti monster. He is, however, a meta-defining character. He provides crit immunity. He's a really neat tank. He's got neat abilities. The cleanse is key. He also has the lead the charge ability. Really cool stuff, as he is a critical character. And from this point on in the game, you're just going to be gear hoarding, looking on swgoh.gg for the next character who you want to farm, and then you can prepare all the gear that they will require, and that is going to be extremely helpful for you guys when you make a change to your squad. You kind of know what you're up against, you know what you need to get in order to have a gear 11 character. That's going to be key in this part of your journey. So characters or mods that you might desperately need are speed mods for sure. Speed mods are everything. They determine the beginning of the battle is kind of the key in arena. If you can get it to 5 versus 4, it makes life a lot easier. That's why Thrawn will always be good in the arena, and other characters like Boba Fett who start off strong, they're all useful too. And getting the arena battles to be 5 versus 4 is key. Characters that can help do that, like I said earlier, Thrawn, R2-D2 provides huge support with his uniques. Other characters include Shore Trooper, Darth Nihilus, Baze, Chirrut, just characters that provide support to your team and can pre-taunt or have huge damage, such as Nihilus with the Annihilate. That is also a big part. Now moving on to Zetas, this is the biggest point of them all. You will use Zetas for raids, and also when new characters come out, they're always going to have a Zeta. Like, that's the new thing that Capital Games is doing. That's the new trend. Every character is a Zeta, and you don't get Zetas that often. So who you Zeta is important. I would say, since Resistance has a dual purpose in the game, they're used for the speed mods, and they can also solo Phase 4 of the Heroic AAT. Check out McMull's YouTube channel and YouTube video about that here in the description as well. It's amazing. It gets you better rewards. You get to your General Kenobi to 7 stars faster, and that allows you to gear up other characters you might need to gear up and get to gear 11 and make them more useful. Other Zetas that you might want to use in order to get your heroic damage up higher would be Zeta Darth Sidious. You could Zeta the clones. You could Zeta a whole bunch of characters. It doesn't really matter who, as long as they provide massive damage to your team and get you better rewards, though it's not a guarantee. It's just over time you're more likely to get better rewards. So you're setting yourself up for better luck. Also, a huge Zeta you could do is like Zetaing specific characters' uniques, such as Thrawn. That allows Phase 3 to go by much better. The end game here is all about gear. Gear determines how good you are, gear determines how strong your roster is, and as new game modes come out, they challenge different parts of your roster and how geared up your characters are as a whole. This is the path that Capital Games is running. They've been doing reworks for entire factions lately, so if you have those factions kind of geared up, or if you think they're bad, then don't gear them up. If you think they're going to be good, gear them up. It all comes down to your choice, and if you stay tuned to my channel, I will make sure you guys know whether you should or should not farm the garbage characters that they're reworking, like if they rework the Night Sisters at some point, or Scoundrels, or whatever. In addition, at this point in the game, you're playing catch-up. You're trying to get the new characters that Capital Games is releasing all the time, and you're trying to farm 5 characters in order to get a good character, and then gear up that one really good character. For example, Commander Luke is the current struggle, as we are all farming up our characters such as Old Ben and Princess Leia, Stormtrooper Han, R2-D2, and Farm Boy Luke, just to get Commander Luke, and he's going to be a definite hog of gear. He's going to be a really hard character to gear up, and that's the trend they've been running. The best characters are usually the hardest to gear. So just keep your eye out for that as we move on to ships. Now ships, the end game for ships is awesome, but it's also kind of a weird squad because you're going to need Tarkin Lead, TIE Fighter Pilot, First Order TIE Pilot, Scimitar, Darth Vader, and Biggs. Those are your 5 starting ships. Now First Order TIE Pilot, he is kind of needed. He's got an amazing ship, and he also he's just a decent character. I'd say under a First Order team, he's very good, but he's not very useful in the game unless you have a First Order team and you have your offense mod challenges done. I have done that, so if you want to know how good to get them, links in the description as well. So, and for the reinforcement, you want Boba Fett, Slave 1, 5s, and then really it doesn't matter if you have any other ship there, because the strategy here is to get your Boba Fett to come in and do an AoE, and then your 5s to come in and do an AoE, and then by that time you should have your special for Tarkin to wipe out the entire team, which is kind of cool. So that is the strat, and as you guys will see in these arena battles for ships, I lost without using my First Order TIE Pilot, and then I won with using my First Order TIE Pilot, so that was the big change, I think. And that's it for the series, guys. We did it. We made it from 0 to hero. It's insane. I'm really thankful for the support. If you guys are watching this in future people, thank you for your support. I'm probably doing a little bit different stuff than Galaxy of Heroes now, but stay tuned to the channel. Subscribe if you haven't already for more content. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. I worked really hard on this whole series. It took a lot of thought, and there were a lot of people I'd like to thank. I'd like to thank Cybershark, Aquatic Gamer, and a couple others, Nukin and Naughty Karate. Thanks guys so much. I hope you enjoyed the series.
Roll credits. Just shake that ass. Roll the credits. Go. Just shake that ass. That's the end of season 1. That's the end, mother. I don't give a f is my new catchphrase. You. That's season 1. Boom. Season 1 up in your face, mother.